Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of The Pod Dash, a podcast specifically only about Geometry Dash, where we talk about updates, levels, and ratings, and how bad Rob's rating system is, because we all know that's true. And we all decided me and Culver were going to come together and make a podcast about all of this, which is pretty neat. So, yeah. We decided this podcast episode is going to be about talking about like our dislikes and opinions and thoughts on 2.2. And not gonna lie, 2.2 is not new, so there's a lot of stuff to uncover that we figured out, which means that this episode could be like half an hour long. Yeah. Let's get started then. I'm just gonna right off the bat say the new 2.2 upside down ship physics, freaking, they're bad. They're bad. I'm sorry, Rob Top, they're bad. Everyone can agree with me on that. Culver, can you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The 2.2 upside down ship physics are actually terrible. And what I like, I think that the introduction to like there's lots I like. There's just like nothing I can just point out off the bat. I don't know if these are actually new, but I like the new camera triggers that RobTop added. They can be used for like bad things, but like it's a cool way to like do like new transitions. I think it's pretty awesome because he used it in that one level Knock Him, where the camera would like, when it was going through the different rooms, it would like freeze in place. When you got to the different rooms, and it would just kind of keep on sliding. I'll like show my screen. I'll put screen share up for 2 seconds, just so the podcast can see what I'm talking about. Um, if you go here, here, look what. You jump into this hole, but the camera doesn't move with you. Like, cause you're down there and the camera's still stuck up here, like static frozen up here, and then you bounce back in. I really like the way Rob Top took advantage of the camera triggers that he actually added to the game, instead of just like throwing everything into one level like a bunch of mumbo jumbo like he did with Dash. Like, he ram-packed that level. And I like how
I felt like Dash was just like really rushed, honestly.
yeah. And I love how people are just taking love how people are taking the advantage of the fact that GD Colon absolutely hates the Dash Spider and just implementing the Dash Spider into every single level just single-handedly. They're just like going into every level and adding the Dash Spider to just like annoy GD Colon. It's just hilarious to me. Anyway, Culver, what are your likes and dislikes on 2.2?
Honestly, this might be a hot take, but I do not like Swingcopter at all.
Real.
Also, I really, really did not. I thought I was gonna like platformer mode, but I did not like it one bit.
It was all
I feel like,
exciting when it first came out, and it was all like, ooh, cool, platformer mode, we can walk around now. And now platformer mode is actually here. Everyone's just like, well, sure, man.
yeah, I feels like all the platformer levels just don't feel like Geometry Dash in
Yeah,
a bad way.
yeah, that is
I'm,
true.
I'm not saying that I'm not saying that they're bad. They're just not in my taste, honestly.
Mhm. That is very true. If I am completely honest, I can actually completely relate to that. Because yeah, that is just very true. Not gonna lie. Um, People was hyping up the update 2.2, like, oh my god, it's 2.2. You're gonna be able to move around. Wait, why? Wait, I've grouped your. Hold on. Everyone's like freaking. Oh, it's 2.2. You're gonna be able to move around now. That's so cool. It's just not cool. It's just not interesting at all. It's just not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, we have free will. We can move around in Geometry Dash now, and then it just ended up really bad. Like, RobTop rushed the update for something no one even asked for. Everyone was hyping it up, and then when it actually came, you was all just like refusing to play the game ever again for like 2 months because it actually sucked. And
not to mention that Mega Hack stopped work, like almost completely stopped working after 2.2, and it took
exactly.
them like 5 months to get every single like mod working.
And then RobTop just, you know how the swing copter used to just be the dual ball with the blue orbs? RobTop just took advantage of that and made it into a game mode, and no one even asked, can we have swing copter as a normal game mode? He just made it and disappointed the entire community.
Yeah, and I feel like the person who invented Swingcopter at least needs a little bit of credit.
Exactly. Like, at least give them
Like
a bit
the
of the
first
money
person
you're
who,
making for this game mode.
yeah.
Like, RobTop is just out here stealing ideas, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. And then there's tons of people here just like, this update sucks, this game mode sucks. Like, everyone thought the Swing Copter game mode was actually kind of cool until RobTop added it to his game and then broke all the physics of it. Like, when RobTop added it to his game, it just did not feel how the original Swing Copter felt. And then once we all got used to the swing copter and we went to the normal blue orb, dual ball thingy, it just didn't feel right. It just felt like bad. It just did not feel normal at all.
It just felt just too different to feel good.
Yeah. It just did not feel normal at all. Like, everyone, it's just like, it's just not nice. It's just like, it just felt like way different to what the original creator intended it to actually feel like. Because at first it was like, ooh, wow, cool, dual ball game mode with blue orbs and player hit above ceiling, and it looked really cool because it was a new game mode concept, and it played really well. And then RobTop was like, ooh, this looks good, I'm gonna add it to my game, break every single point of the physics of it, and make it absolute garbage to play. And then it happened, and then everyone hated it. Like, what was the point of that, Rob? Like, if you knew he was gonna... Well, he didn't even know he was gonna get the backlash. Well, he should have at least expected it.
That's with all things, to be honest.
Yeah. Um... We should, like... Yeah. It's, like, really not a good game mode, the Swing Copter. I just... Yeah.
We're just gonna skip over the entirety of the lobotomy levels because they're just slop, honestly.
They're just slop, real. They are just slop. I think we should, like... Let's talk about, like, the levels that 2.2 actually brought us. Like, it brought us some cool levels, I guess, but, like... Half the levels included Swing Copter, and, yeah, as we know, we are not a big fan of that. So, I think 2.2 levels, they are pretty cool. They're cool, but like sometimes it can just be like dog water laziness. Like, they added like no detail to it at all.
Yeah.
Like, they just threw in a bunch of camera triggers and called it a day. And don't even get me started on the new effects, like the glitch triggers or the area move triggers, or what do you call it? What's the other triggers? Let me check. There's all the triggers that RobTop added, like triggers that like make the game look different. Because I used one of them in my level before, but I'm not quite
Like
sure.
the gradient triggers.
Yeah, the gradient triggers and that. And people just abuse them. Like the pixelate triggers, the lens circle, the radial blare, the bulge, the glitch.
And sound effects were an absolutely horrible decision.
Yes, they were. They were actually terrible.
For a game about jump, I just back to I'm just gonna like talk about platformer mode for like half a second. It kind of just removed all of the charm from Geometry Dash because Geometry Dash was known to be a side scroller.
Yeah. Geometry Dash was
That's
invented.
what that's the selling point.
Yeah. Geometry Dash was meant to be a side-scrolling 2D platformer game, not a manual side-scrolling 2D actual platformer. Like, bro took advantage of the fact that it was called a 2D platformer. Too serious. Like, I swear on my life. RobTop expected everyone to be so excited with 2.2. Then when it actually came out, he realised all the backlash he was getting was because of how bad the update was.
Honestly, I feel like the community kind of bashed him for taking so long, but then when it came out, everybody hated it. So
Yeah,
there's honestly no middle point.
Yeah, I agree.
He would make something, and then he would stop making it, and then he would work on something else.
Yeah. That's true. He would be like to the community, like every 2 days, I'm gonna start working on this, guys. And then like 2 days later, scrap that, I'm gonna work on this. Then another 2 days later, never mind, I'm gonna start working on this project instead. And he would just go back and forth until he would finally find something he would stick to coding instead of just going back and forth trying to figure out if it was a good idea or not. Like, I swear.
It feels like 2.2 just kind of feels like something that a sixth grader could make.
Real. I
Because
feel
it feels just like
I could make 2.2 on scratch.mint.edu.
exactly.
Like, I feel like I could load up Scratch right now and just recreate the entirety of 2.2. Like, it's just rushed. It's just stupid. Like, Rob actually thought that rushing the update was, like, to make it last second. I mean, I get why he rushed it. Everyone had been waiting so long. But he could have just said, this will be the last time I will delay it. I know people would have got mad, but they would understand if it was because a coding error or he needed to do one more thing. People would understand eventually. Oh, so this is why Rob told us that it was delayed a tiny bit more. Like, I stand by Rob's side for that, but still, he should have just stuck to one thing, coded it, and then found something else instead of swapping the idea of something to code every 2 seconds. Because he was like,
That's like what the entirety of 2.2 almost feels like.
real. Like, it just feels like it's bugged. Like, not only did 2.2 bring everyone excitement, not only did it bring everyone sadness and depression, but it also brought everyone freaking lobotomy, fire in the hole, water on the hill. Like, no, I swear, on my life, if RobTop wouldn't have invited What the Frick 2.2 is, we wouldn't have all these GD memes. If he didn't invent What the Frick is a sound effect, like, bro, I swear to God, there's some goofy sound effects on here.
We don't need a sound effect for water on the hill.
Exactly. Well, how is there anyone going to use water on the hill? It's not like mid-level, someone's going to go, water on the hill. Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, imagine that you're playing Skeletal Shenanigans, and then instead of fire in the hole, it just gets replaced with water on the hill. Like, what is the point of the water on the hill sound effect? Please, someone tell me.
Yeah, I don't see it for it.
Let's talk about how bad the sound effect trigger was actually. I swear. The sound effect trigger was such a bad idea. Like, this is Rob Top literally said to people, hey guys, here's a sound effect trigger, spam it and use it as a crash trigger. Like, it felt like he almost intended for people to just go out and crash other people's games and annoy people to death with sound triggers in their levels. Like, it's just not cool, it's just not fun, it's just not entertaining.
That's almost how I exactly feel.
Yeah. I was excited when I first heard 2.2 was getting released. And then when I finally played it at first, I was like, wow, this is cool. And now I look back at 2.1 and compare it to 2.2, and I'm like, wow, this update sucks. Like, how can Rob Top make such a bad mistake adding all these stuff to his game, making everyone think, oh, this is so cool, when Rob Top literally just invited new people to the game to come and break your ears, spam sound effects, add stupid camera effects to their level. Freaking, have you ever, now you've had a platformer, have you guys ever seen them levels in the recent tab where it's like, hey, check my YouTube top right, and then you check it, and then it's some kid explaining how he hates Geometry Dash because it's like the worst game ever?
Yeah.
No joke, I actually checked the profile.
And Geometry Dash has a really big problem with, like, how do I describe it? Not bots, but like
NSFW.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I was actually playing on GD earlier. I actually found a level while I was scrolling the recent tab that had NSFW in it. That's how common it is. That's how common it is for freaking NSFW levels now.
Yeah, there's almost no moderation for anything.
Yeah. Literally, the only moderators are Rob Top's friend. Like, if you ask Rob Top, hey, can I have mod? Nope, you're not my friend, walk off. Like, I swear, bro, Rob Top and Vibrant are like freaking besties, bro. Like, I swear them to a gay, they're like together or something, bro. Rob Top, bro.
Battery low. Please charge your Apple device or continue using it until the battery dies.
Did you guys hear that? That was my phone telling me it's dropped below 20%. I set it up so whenever my phone goes below 20%, it makes sense. It says it to me. So yeah. Anyway, that was unrelated to the topic. Yeah, like, isn't it like the only person who can rate levels? Isn't it like Rob Top and Vibrant? I'm not sure.
I think it's just Rob Top.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if it's not, I thought Vibrant would have been like a higher type of moderator. I thought he would be like the highest type of moderator you could get. Cause like, I know Vibrant is like closest as a friend to Rob Top, so I would have expected him to be like higher up the ranks in like moderation, like. Cause you know Vibrant and Rob Top, they're like best mates. They're like getting along all the time. Like, Vibrant has the ability to like do most things Rob Top can. Like, I swear the moderation system is not fair. And can we also talk about how the rating system actually sucks?
Yeah.
Like, I swear, me, and was it you, Culver? We was having a discussion the other day about like an idea for the rating system, like about like an amount of votes.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Culver were having a discussion the other day about like the rating system should have like an option where you can rate, like if you give it a certain rating, you should say like, oh, this should be rated. If enough people rate it, asking for it to be rated, like enough people give it like a like or a certain difficulty rating, or like if it gets a certain amount of likes, like 100 likes, 200 likes, if it gets like good feedback from the people who play it, then it like has a chance to get rated. It like automatically gets seen by a moderator, or it like pops up in a list that Rob Top could like make. Like, if a level gets a certain amount of likes, show on this list, and then Rob Top can go through that list and then like have a look at the levels and like if they're rate worthy or not, or if they're good enough for a rate, then he could rate them. And then the rating system will be a bit fair, because then levels that aren't getting much attention, but they are getting a bit of attention, but RobTop just isn't seeing them, then they would have like a better chance of getting looked at by a moderator.
Yeah.
Because currently the rating system just isn't that good. It's just like, it determines on whether one of RobTop's flop moderators actually see your level. They're just like, oh yeah, this level is kinda good. I'm gonna send it to RobTop. RobTop is like, oh yeah, this level is good. I'm not gonna rate it. Like, I swear, RobTop only rates levels if they're like, I don't know, if they already have a creator point, then it's probably easy for them to get a rated level. But if they don't have a creator point, then it's just like difficult for RobTop to trust you, because it might be copied. And if it's not copied, then he wants evidence. He wants like evidence that it's not copied. Otherwise, he's probably not rating your level at all. Because he wants proof.
Yeah.
He wants proof at your level, or he just refuses. That's the thing with the rating system. It's just kind of unfair. Because not everyone gets their levels seen by RobTop. And like, it could be like really good like decoration, and like it has like good art in it too. But then RobTop just like does not see it at all, and everyone's like, they should get rated.
And can we talk about for a second why the abbreviation for creator points is how it is? Like, the abbreviation for creator points is CP.
Yes.
Like, can we just call them like builder points or something?
Exactly. Why creator points though? Like, we get they're a creator, but why do we have to say creator points? Can't we say like, can't we just say the amount of like, I don't know, builder points sounds better than creator points, because you don't get points for being a creator. Like, the amount of good levels you make, oh, you get a creator point. You get a creator point. Like, I think builder point sounds better.
Honestly.
Like, I mean, creator point, I'm used to creator point, but builder point actually does sound a bit better. I mean, it will take some time to get used to BP, but builder point does it makes way more sense. It sounds way better than creator point. Creator point just sounds like a way to rank Geometry Dash creators. It's just like it's not good. And RobTop has like the entire creator community competing, because he added a creators leaderboard to the Geometry Dash servers. So if you go on there, you can see the person with the most creator points. So it's like he's trying to get people to like race each other and just like see who can get the most creator points. And it's just like it's just like a game of trying to beat each other in like a game of chess or something, with like who has the most creator points. Like, it's just not even fun. Like, it's just like freaking. Imagine that though. You're just chilling out, then you realize someone's overtaken you on the creator point leaderboard. Oh no, I've got to get more creator points, and then you fail. Like, why would RobTop add a leaderboard for creator points? That just makes people want to make more rated levels, and
I'm pretty sure RobTop like pays for his servers. So I'm not sure why he wants more levels on them for him to have to pay more.
Yeah, and if he adds a rated creator points leaderboard, then that makes smaller creators like, how do people get so many creator points? And it makes smaller creators sad, because they want to be like a good creator, and then they look up at their favorite creator and he has like 100 creator points, and they'll be like, I will never be like them, and then it will just be like sad, because like, yeah, it just, like, what's the point of having a creator point leaderboard anyway? Like, no one's gonna look at that, bro. No one cares about
Yeah.
no one cares about beating each other anyway. It's all just a game of fun. Like everyone's just enjoying themselves playing a cube game, and then Rob Top's trying to get everyone to compete. Like, bro, no one wants to compete. If I wanted to
I feel like it
compete, I'll
just
play a
causes more
tournament.
like drama.
What was you saying?
I feel like it kind of just causes more drama between creators.
Yeah, because that makes people want to compete. Like, oh no, I've been overtaken in creator points. I have to get back up there, and then he just doesn't get back up there. Like I've said, it just causes drama. Like you said, yeah, and then people just get worked up because they don't have a freaking creator point. Like a creator point isn't real money, and people are fighting for these stuff like it's freaking running out of fashion.
They act like it's the end of the world if they don't have their precious creator points.
Real. We're roasting Viper right now, and he doesn't even know it. We're roasting Viper and Rob Top and the person who has #1 creator points on the leaderboard. And none of them even know it. Anyway, sadly, that will be the end of today's episode of this podcast. So yeah, goodbye, and have a good night.